People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People are elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I just, as of yesterday, hit the 1K threshold on YouTube. 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Hey! It's been a long journey because I started YouTube about 10 years ago, documenting my life as usual, and then the strokes and the information related to that, knitting, doing my hair, so forth and so on. And way back in the day, you only needed 500 subscribers to be monetized, and I had 500. I got monetized, and then YouTube changed the rules and said had to have 1,000. And yeah, so here we are, like what, 5 years later, and I finally got 1,000 subs, and I'm thankful for every last one of them. I can't be monetized yet because the watch time has to go up to 4,000, I think. So watch them videos, y'all. Go back, look at my old ones. Look at my new ones. Look at the stuff in the middle. Yeah. I know, I'm random, which is why the algorithm tends to ignore me because, you know, people that have a subject and they concentrate only on that subject, yeah, they get the algorithm attention. But when you're random, you know, some stuff hits and some stuff doesn't. So yeah, because my channel is about natural hair care, making wigs, making soap, playing with my grandson, documenting my life, bringing stroke awareness. I probably should make a video about awareness of ET too, since that's what caused my strokes and my pulmonary embolism and all of that, which is a blood disorder called central thrombocythemia. I think I've mentioned that a couple of times. Platelet checks, all of that stuff makes me me. So yeah, and the fact that you watch and like me, thank you. I want to give a shout out to Big and Two, who, while I was watching one of his videos, he was doing a live and he seen how close I was to 1,000, and he told everybody, go ahead and subscribe to her channel. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. And Law Talk with Mike, because, well, I watch him all the time, and he's mentioned me a couple of times. And everyone that came from Law Talk with Mike and Biggin's channel, I call him the big guy, thank you. And then, of course, there's Ben Bateman. His channel is Viva Laws Vegas. He's the lawyer that tried to represent Kim Blandino. And Kim wouldn't let him because he was doing that sovereign citizen thing. And, you know, you can't fix stupid. So he ended up being standby counsel because the judge said he couldn't be his own counsel because he kept doing the sovereign citizen thing. And yeah, so he got through that, and of course Kim's in trouble again. Ben went to the courtroom to basically view the trial. The judge said, hey, you want to represent Kim again? He said, no. Can't say I blame him. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Ben too. Hey Ben, how you doing, cute stuff? Go watch his channel. Go watch Biggin 2's channel. He calls himself Biggin, but when he was trying to put his name in there, apparently someone already was using the name Biggin, so he became Biggin 2. Biggin, B-I-G-E-N, capital letter I, capital letter I. And then, of course, Law Talk with Mike. Yeah. If you like watching courts and basically the weird, outrageous, or funny things that go on in certain courtrooms, Those are the channels to watch because you learn something. And Law Talk with Mike, he says, uh, learning something's against the rules, but we learn stuff about the legal system anyway. We make jokes like, help, I'm learning. Yeah. And it's just good fun because sometimes these sovereign citizens and Karens get in court and they think they're right 100% of the time when they know 0% of the law. And then, of course, the judge has to deal with them at their level. And sometimes that level is here's the judge's intelligence, here's their intelligence. He's trying to meet them in the middle, and they're trying to lower themselves even further from logic, common sense, all of that. Anyway, I am finna go tweak the pinky wig. That's another thing this channel's about. Lace ventilation of human hair and synthetic hair is like, I'll make you a closure, I'll make you a wig, but mostly I make stuff for myself, which is why most of my wigs are pink because, hello, my hair has been pink since I outlived my diagnosis, or my prognosis, because after the stroke, they gave me a certain amount of time to live. After 6 months, they said, oh, well, we kind of think you're going to survive now. Well, it's been 8 years. At the 5-year mark, I said, think I'll dye my hair purple, which I did. It didn't take. Then I tried magenta. It kept fading after 2 weeks. Then I tried Adore's Raspberry Twist Pink. That lasted for about a year. It still kept fading, but at least the color, was bright enough for me to stick with it for a while. And then I discovered Eero. This stuff does not fade. This is just as bright as the day I dyed it, and it's been a couple of months. Eero grows out. It doesn't fade away. As you can tell, I got some new growth going on, like an inch worth. And I got it brushed back so you can't see the gray streak. So, yeah. I'm thinking March the 1st, March the 2nd, I'll go ahead and, lighten the roots and put on a new layer of Eero. But, yeah. Today, I'm not in the mood to color it. My alarm went off on the 6 saying time to color your hair, and it just simply wasn't time. So and that's the good thing about Eero, because before with the Raspberry Twist, I was basically lightening my hair and then coloring my hair and recoloring it all the time. It was like it got lightened twice in a month, and the dye was reapplied once every other week. And with the Eero, I lighten it, I color it, and then I leave it alone for a month or two. And as you can tell, it's still very, very bright pink. And that was another thing. I think I mentioned that in another video. People have decided to do a blank slate so they could, go to the next color. And Eero apparently is bleach proof. So you either have to let it grow completely out, let it finally fade out, which it has not done. It just kind of doesn't. And I wash my hair every other day. And you could also cut it off, but basically, you got to be sure if you use Eero Pink, because the Eero Pink is going to be there for a while, I've seen people say, well, I've used their blue and I had no problem. And I've seen people use other bright colors, and when they decide to do the bleach treatment, it goes away. But the Eero, aka Aislinn, actually tried to bleach it. She tried to bleach bath it. She tried to Well, she tried to wait it out. She tried to fade it out. She tried to do everything. And, you know, almost half a year later, the earrow was still there. So she was putting other colors on top of it. And then when she went back to a blank slate, you could still see the pink roots. Because she was doing a rainbow color and she put the pink at the root. So it's hard to get rid of. Anyway, I've rambled on for 10 minutes. I'm watching a show called Mr. Deeds. I've never seen this movie before. I keep hearing about it, so I'm going to go watch that. Everybody that was part of me becoming a 1K provider of videos, thank you. Everybody that has never heard of me, go watch my stuff. Everybody that's curious, go watch my stuff. Everybody that says, is she always that quirky? Is she? Go watch my stuff. Bottom line, go watch my stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube. Oh, there's one more update. People kept calling me Peeplia. I mean, just recently. I've had the name Peepla since 1985. It's been that long. And all of a sudden, people keep adding a I where the L goes. So I changed my name to People7 in all capital letters. My handle is still at People7 in lowercase letters. So if you see the lowercase or the uppercase, that's still me, just letting you know. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, which I promise I'm going to update soon, probably today, is People. I do crack me up. PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye now. Love you.